picks it back up and decides to do something silly, I mean, he's gonna get the consequences at some point. Unless he waits 30 days.
So I have a question.
What's
so
up?
Like, for an example, he did get charged for this incident, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the gun comes back hot, since he was already charged for this incident, whether it was like the charges were there or not, would he get the charges?
Historically, yes. I'm gonna have to read into whether or not double jeopardy is clarified as like a per charge or per incident thing. My immediate thought would be yes, you would get charged because it's not the same charge twice.
Yeah, because I was about to say, because if but you would only probably charge him for the gang related, right?
Correct. And actually, it wouldn't even be gang related in this instance. It's hard to tell because we don't have the gun, so we can't figure out exactly which casings it comes back to, which area. Like, was he the person who started opening fire upon the other vehicle in front of officers? It's highly possible. Can we prove it right now? No. So until then, becomes a matter of like, we probably wouldn't even push gang related, even though we know damn well it was a gang related, because we don't have confirmation for the opposing side.
Yeah.
Now, if he was charged, let's say everyone involved in this, let's say we got individuals from Cyprus and Besties, and it was very clearly gang related. This has been a highly documented thing, and he was charged with gang related, but he was able to ditch the gun and go to prison for gang related, come back, whatever. If he was in possession of that gun again, there he is.
Hello.
Hi. Then it would be double jeopardy. All right. We're gonna get you in these. We're gonna get you in these cuffs here.
All right.
Here we are. I'm gonna get you brought over to a cell, and then I need to speak with one officer who witnessed the situation that occurred. Here we are. At any point in time you can't see, please let me know.
At any point in time, what, sorry?
At any point in time you can't see, or the lights get a little too bright, let me know.
Yeah, like right now.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
All right, is that better?
Not really, but we'll see once I get in the cells.
Oh, interesting. Bubbles, thank you for the 44 months, by the way.
Ooh, I got a friend in the cells. Who's that?
They're a lifer.
Oh my god, he's just always there, huh?
Yeah. Wait,
Poor
didn't I
guy.
process you here the other day? Wasn't he there?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, he's not the worst, you know. He doesn't really flee. Don't beat him up though. That's not nice.
All right, I won't attack
I'm
you.
gonna search you here one more time. All right, I'm gonna get you out of the shackles, and I'm gonna go speak with that other officer. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Here we are.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to make sure those possessions are seized, and here we are. All right, sit tight. I'll be right back with you.
All right.
Cassidy told him to come to the meetings. Like, let's
No.
like
Ciao.
proceed
Ciao,
with
ciao,
the
ciao, ciao, ciao.
meeting.
I don't have any of my
I
equipment.
got something else.
Stop
Okay.
rubbing yourself on me.
Oh my god.
We might need to wait till it gets, double give it to the next guy.
Cassidy.
I'm just looking for some advice from my fellow brothers. Yesterday was a very stressful
sisters.
day for me and sisters. That's why
Cassidy.
we were in like a 2-hour car chase with I think it
Who's
was
white?
these Hades.
When the coquette opened fire,
They swapped
you know
cars
if it was
like
the driver or
10
passenger.
times.
Yeah.
And by the
I
end
don't
of the
know if it was the
situation,
driver
I
or
was
passenger,
emotionally
couldn't
drained
tell,
and I
but
went
Clark
off duty.
did have a gun in his hand.
How do I
Okay.
increase my stamina? How do I increase my mental stamina versus these
So he got 2 times attempted.
fugs?
Okay, what was
All right.
what was the origin of the call?
All right.
I'll
It was a
I have the
jewelry
passenger.
store that turned into a
He was positive for
jewelry store, came
GSR,
at
but
bank
he
truck
ditched the
from
gun.
behind because the guy
I
from the jewelry
mean,
store
give him
robbed it by
accomplice.
himself and then
If
jumped
All
out.
right, will
if
do.
a pursuit personally is going on too long and there's too many certs and you've exhausted your options, say you've tried spiking as much as you can, shoot the car.
That's what we did.
Yeah, we
So,
did, and they still
To
go away.
specify, that can only be cleared by command.
It was just
Kev,
the form you guys
Kev,
used
to answer your question,
Yeah, I
bud,
know.
we have a lot of equipment to carry, okay? And oftentimes, if you're carrying stuff that's a little too heavy, you know, the individuals you're pursuing are just going to be able to outrun you because you're carrying several repair kits and all of the PD equipment, IFACs, which are quite heavy for what they are. So you might need I'm not telling you to lose weight, but I am telling you might have a lot of equipment on you.
Okay, it's also my asthma.
Yeah, you have
I was just
Yeah,
mentally
he was
drained
screaming
after
about
that.
his
I was like,
asthma yesterday.
I'm done. I'm going off duty. I had enough.
Oh.
Do you have an inhaler, son? Do you have a
Don't worry,
well, an
you'll-
inhaler?
you'll build the stamina. don't
You've
worry.
got asthma and you're
That's okay,
smoking.
you know,
Yeah, I would
think
not
it's
smoke
fine.
cigarettes
It's okay
with
to go off
asthma.
duty.
Who are you?
I'm a
Oh,
chain
I'm
smoker.
I'm
so I
Shell,
can't
nice to
really-
meet you.
Sorry, know?
What's your name?
Shell.
Wait.
It's too many.
Rookie
I
number.
know, but I
Shit.
need my
Are you a
cigarette.
cadet?
Rookie number.
He's been
No,
smoking since he
I've
was 9.
Just
you guys.
applied.
Oh, you just apply.
It's a
Um,
stressful
Yeah,
job,
I got an
guys.
extra freaky bar in my locker. One second.
I don't know if you're supposed to be in the meeting.
What the fuck
How
is
did
a
this guy
freaky
get
No,
bar?
I got told to
This
come
is
here. Like,
But who
twice.
told you to come?
Why is it called a freaky bar?
Deputy Bean told me the other day, and then
I didn't know.
Leon told me the other day. No,
I've
yesterday.
never met this man in my life.
Cassidy, did you approve this
Say
guy to be in the
one fix.
meeting?
No, who is he?
What'd you say, Rose?
No, Austin.
Someone did.
Austin Bean invited him.
Generally misheard
Oh.
you.
The other
Who is
Bean.
he?
Yeah, if
Austin
Austin
Bean ain't
Bean
here.
said he
No,
could
no,
be
no
here and he
fucking
doesn't have any
airport,
charges,
but,
he could
Where's
be
where's
here for one
the
meeting.
dweeb who smokes
All
cigarettes
right.
today?
All right, I'm
Do you
gonna deal with my
want
95.
Do you want freaky bar OG or do you want tropical?
All right, so I have some context. The other individual was charged with I think 2 counts attempted murder. Let me see. Yeah, 2 counts attempted second-degree murder, which was Clark Mason, who was the driver. He was the passenger, so he's only getting resisting, but he is also going to get 2 counts of accomplice to attempted second-degree murder. Now I'll charge him as an accessory. He's been fairly compliant. Asterisk, outside of not telling me where the gun is. Or... Mr. King!
Yeah.
You chilling with the lifer?
Yeah, he's pretty chill.
All right, Mr. King, we have a bit of a problemo.
Oh no, what's the problem?
Not necessarily a problemo, but I will explain where we currently stand. So right now, as I informed you earlier, your vehicle is getting VAF'd for its use in a violent felony. Specifically, this stemmed from gang-related shooting. However, we're not charging gang-related because we didn't get any of the or any confirmation from the opposing side, essentially, to prove there was another gang involved. However, you and I both know, especially given, you know, the situation from yesterday and everything that's been happening the past few days, that it was gang-related. So, though you're not getting charged with gang-related, you are instead getting 2 counts accessory to attempted second-degree murder for the shots that were fired from the vehicle while you were in it. Give me a second. Now, the good news is that the consequence is a little less severe than gang-related. And when I say a little, I mean a lot, both fine and time. Give me a second. So all in all, right now you're looking at 2 counts attempted second-degree murder alongside resisting arrest. Prior to any reductions, you are looking at 42 months, a $4,488 fine, which in comparison to, one moment, in comparison to gang-related, that alone is 75 months and $5,000. But again, we're not going to be pushing that here. Additionally, because Storm did hit, and that's sort of outside of anyone's control, Regardless of whether or not you plead guilty, I am releasing you on time served. You'll just be issued the bill. So the choice is yours as to whether or not you'd like to plead guilty. But ultimately, you don't have to. Either way, given the time that's elapsed since Storm, you would have already served your sentence.
Okay, not guilty.
All right. I'm going to fine you the amount of $4,488. There we are. And prior to me releasing you, do you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
I'm good, thank you.
All right. So just a heads up, the only thing that will be seized off your person is going to be the magazines.
Okay.
Though they are, like, there's nothing in the penal code indicating that they are illegal specifically with an associated charge. They are inherently illegal just on the basis that you cannot ever utilize these without a weapons license. Additionally, some of these are looking real rough. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Now, Mr. King,
Mm-hmm.
you and I both know you had a gun, all right? And you put it somewhere. I need you to understand that if you do that and you get caught, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to explain. It's fine. Do me a favor. Just face away from me. I'll get you placed in cuffs. Here we are. I'm going to release you from the back door here, and then you can circle around to the front. At the front desk along the left side, you can retrieve your possessions, okay? But again, you will not be getting those magazines. Those will be seized as evidence.
That's okay, you can keep them.
This way. All right. And right through here.
Thank you.
All right, let me get you out of those.
I can't keep these?
No, you can't keep the cuffs.
Okay.
I'm
You have a
not
good
I'm
day.
not trying to get sued. No, thank you.
Bye.
All right. Here we are. Thank you. Let me fill this out. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Normally, while processing, I'd go a little more in depth, but given the circumstances and things being cut short, plus the fact that I have a doctor's appointment in an hour, I have to dip. But in this case, one moment. All right, we're good there. In this case, it should have been. Want to say. Actually, sort of conflicted here. But yeah, no, I'd go with accessory. Yeah, definitely. Just because I'd be able to articulate that on a few different aspects here. Number one, him being in the car, but secondly, providing his vehicle to somebody else for this. And all of these individuals have all been caught pretty much in said gang war prior to. And the fact that the original shooting occurred at Little Seoul, which sort of, to a degree, shows who the aggressors were. Let's see. I need to throw his possessions into evidence, and then I have to go 42, so I can make my appointment. Yeah, I wish this hadn't been interrupted or delayed as much as it has, because then I'd be able to go far more in depth. But there's also not too much here. Like, it's not like he had a gun, so I can't really go through evidence-related stuff with you. Again, sort of short on time. It is what it is. What questions do you got?
I'm not gonna lie. All the questions I would have about the whole thing, I kind of asked you earlier.
Perfect. What shift are you?
One, I think. Technically.
One. Okay.
But I'm I'm a degenerate, so if I have somebody take me out, I'm good for any time.
Got it. The only reason I ask is because I know we're doing an academy here probably in the next couple of weeks for 3, and I just wanted to make sure you fell into like you're not 2, for example, and then I have overlap with 1 pretty frequently. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to approach me. I'm not gonna push you away and tell you to figure it out. Yeah, the TLDR, if you have questions, feel free to ask. Don't hesitate. Rather you ask than make a mistake. But if you do make a mistake, as long as there is no malicious intent, it is what it is. We move on. But on that note, I'm actually going to get my report pulled out after my doctor's appointment so I don't miss it. I'm going 42. So you have a good one. Stay safe.
You too. Hope everything's well.
Yeah, I have to dip.
Oh, if anybody wants to join Seaside, I started it up again.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, put the things in the evidence locker. One 12021, I think. No, 12101. 12101. All right, I'm jumping off. Chat, I need to send y'all off to someone. Is Irish live? Irish. Nope. Is. Let's see. Meech is live. I'll send y'all off to Meech.